morning, lovely peeps. Happy Thursday. I'm back in the sewing room. You're going to get very used to this particular background. I have got on my Sew Over Eve dress in the Cobra Corsage Loretta Lawn. I've picked this one because this fabric has a small amount of stretch in it, and as I said, with this particular pattern I have around about a stone's worth of weight of like leeway with it. This looks good on me at this weight, and it also looks good on me when I've lost weight. It's a very forgiving dress in my opinion. The extra stretch, that extra little bit of stretch that's in this fabric, it makes this one particularly comfortable to wear because I am at the top end of that leeway. So yes, I have put that on, and it's the first time I've worn a Eve dress this year, so exciting. It's nice to finally kind of be able to wear them. It's kind of warm today. There's our cleaner's here today, and she said, you know, we've had winter on Monday, autumn on Tuesday, last couple of days have been summer, and apparently we're going back to winter on the weekend. It's been interesting trying to get dressed and be comfortable in the climate that we're living in at the moment. Fun times. As you will have seen from yesterday's vlog, which you will be seeing this a day after that, because I'm posting every other day now, I have cut out two Vogue 8947s, a 9345 shirt with a little tie detail that I've amended to see if that works before I cut into my hydrangea story, because I want to make sure that I get that shirt perfect before I cut into my precious fabric. Also the Mopsy print out of an Eve dress out of the Mopsy print. So I'm going to, today I'm going to cut out the Rifle Paper Company rayon in an Eve as well. I am going to get the denim and needle cord cut out in the Vogue 9257 and the Empire waist trousers. I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I have about 4 or 5 patterns that I need to trace again, and then, oh, you know what? No, I do know what I'm going to do after that, because I have 3 meters of viscose Marrakein in ivory, which I'm going to use as a lining for the 9345 goldfish shirt dress. I'm really looking forward to getting that one cut out and sewn up. I, as mentioned, have ordered more of that fabric for more lining fabric, but that does mean that there's a few that I probably won't be able to cut out this session, because I need to, when that fabric arrives, I need to wash it so that it will do all of its shrinking before I make anything with it. That means that I'm probably not going to get to cut all of the things out this time around that I wanted to, but that's fine because my plans, as I mentioned, are for June and July, so I still have a whole week of June left and all of July to get all of those plans done. So I think I will get working on the Eve dress next, because the pattern is all ironed and out and ready to go. So I'm going to do that with the Rifle Paper Company rayon. Fingers crossed I bought enough of it, because I think I bought more than 3 yards, because fabric.com sell their fabric in yards, and I need 3 meters of it. Although I did get the Mopsy, I did end up with a fairly decent size long scrap from the Mopsy print. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. I've already cut out scrunchies from that, so I mean, I suppose I could make more scrunchies. I don't know what I'm going to do with that good sized weird piece, but I've left it on the side with the, it'll probably end up in that giant Missouri style quilt bag that's full of those kind of pieces that are I just can't bring myself to not use them somehow. So yeah, I don't know what to do with a really fine rayon challis though. So any ideas in the, other than scrunchies? Like I say, I have cut scrunchies out. Other than scrunchies, what do you do with the rayon challis? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, that was Waffle, so I am going to get on with some cutting out. So time lapse for you guys, cutting out for me, and I'll report back later and let you know how I'm getting on. I had 4 1.5 meters of the Rifle Paper Company rayon, but it was very narrow, as I think you've seen, so unfortunately I couldn't cut the same lay plan as I did for the Mopsy. I was hoping I was going to get the 6563 t-shirt out of the remnants, but there wasn't enough of that, so I've cut the outside of a hunter tank, and I'm hoping that when the coral viscose Marrakein arrives tomorrow that it's going to match quite nicely with this. If it doesn't, I have the royal blue viscose that I could cut the other, because I don't know if you guys know, but I prefer to fully line my hunter tanks just because of the finish that I can achieve that way, and I have got a video on how I do that, and also that will then make this a reversible top. And then out of the bits that I have left, I've cut some bias strips, and I'm going to use these to bias bind the insides of the 9257 trousers. Then I've got this little bit left which I'm going to use to cut one of these sets of pockets for the trousers, because the way that they want you to do the trousers is the fabric, so you do a lining fabric for the front pocket piece and then the trouser fabric for the back pocket piece, which should save on bulk and also give you pretty insides. So I have this piece left here, 2 of these there. I'm going to cut the pocket pieces out of that, and then I do have a little scrap left over which is over there, which again not sure what to do with. I always like it when you come and say hello.
Hello.
My cutting out pile has gotten much bigger, so I have cut out the 9257 out of the denim. I've cut into my goldfish fabric, it's going to be a 9345, and I've cut the goldfish fabric and the lining for that. And I have just cut the Empire waist trousers out of the Cadbury purple needle cord that I had, and I also happened to have enough for another waistcoat like this one. So, and trying this one's on has made me want more of that fabric to make wide leg trousers, but I can't find it anywhere, which is sad. But yes, I have a giant pile cut out, so I still have quite a few more to go. I have enough of this left that I'm hoping I can make a billowy sleeve shirt out of it. I have about 2.5 meters left. Still not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I think I'm going to do the 6563 with this one, and possibly the other side of the hunter tank. This is the Shelby, that's the 6740, and this is going to be the Anna. So, and that's going to be a Doris. So I have a lot of patterns left here. So I've got the 6563. I've got my KB Grace dress out because I was tempted to cut one of those out, but I'm not sure which fabric to do it out of. I was also tempted to do another one of these shirts. I was going to do it out of this fabric, the Hydrangea Story, but I think I'm going to wait and see how the 9345 mashup turns out for the second time, so I can put that one away. I was going to cut out another one of these out of some quilting cotton that's down there. It's the Brassica print from Calf Facet. Got my Anna to trace, got my Doris to trace, and my Shelby to trace. So I still have a lot of cutting out left to do, and that is becoming a very giant pile. Yeah. I might stop soon and revert back to sewing, because as I say, I've got till July, the end of July, to finish this pile. Mum's kind of lost her sojo a bit, so I've talked her into my favourite method of getting it back, which is to get out a fabric you love and make a dress that you know fits you. So Mum is going to be turning, I think this is called Midnight Garden. James and I bought it for her for Christmas about 3 years ago now. It's a Lady McElroy print. I don't think they do it anymore, which is sad because it's beautiful. But it's a cotton lawn, and she's going to make an 8577 with it. And Mum and Dad are out this evening, so the dog has been keeping me company. And she's finally settled, and I'm now going to go back up to the main house. Yeah, it's quite early for me to be finishing, but I need to start tracing out patterns and I don't want to do that this evening. So I am going to go back up to the main house, chill out with Chiana, watch some Friends, very much like last night, do some editing, and yeah, get ready for tomorrow for all of the tracing. So I hope you've enjoyed my day and are looking forward to seeing this big pile of things turn into clothes. My lining fabrics that I ordered are meant to be arriving tomorrow, which means that I can put them in the wash tomorrow, which will then mean that I could possibly cut out some more of those fabrics that I just showed you. So who knows what tomorrow holds. It's tracing or cutting out, something like that. And then I think Saturday I'm going to start sewing again, because otherwise this pile's just going to get really, really big. And I'm really excited about a lot of the stuff in here. Don't know what I'm going to do first. If you've got any ideas what I should do first, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my day and I will see you all very soon. Bye!